Today, I'm not on my patio. Carolyn and I found a week where we could get away. I'm here on St. George's Island, the panhandle of Florida, with the waves and the wind. And it's made me think a lot about a story from Mark chapter 4. In it, Jesus, at the end of a long day, gets into a boat with the disciples and they start to sail across a sea with wind and waves, and they are rising more and more difficulty, water coming in over the sides of the boat, and the disciples decide they are going to die. And I wonder about your life and mine, and for some of us this is a good week, others of us it's not. Some of us are feeling trapped and stuck and worried over the coronavirus. Others of us have moved on in our minds. Some of us are watching the news and we know all about the communities that are embroiled in issues of racial tensions, and people can take this position or that, one side or another, but one way or the other, we know things are not well, things are not right, and the waves seem like they're just coming in over the sides. In the midst of it, the disciples turn and look, and there's Jesus asleep in the boat. Amidst all of this, Jesus is present, and He knows what we need. The disciples call out to Him, "Don't you care that we die?" It's always okay to tell God exactly what you're thinking. Jesus steps up from His slumber, from His sleep, and He speaks to the wind and the waves. He speaks to the things that to you, to me, are completely uncontrollable. And He says, "Peace, calm, be still. Be still." I wonder, as you and I experience this week coming up, and we have all kinds of worries and issues, and my heart hurts for the disenfranchised, those who have struggled to find justice in their communities. It hurts as we look at each other with suspicion. My heart is concerned over those of us who have been stuck in our homes extra long and lonely with the coronavirus, or that we would make foolish choices and move ahead too briskly just out of impatience. And in the midst of all of this wind and waves, we need this one thing, Jesus Christ. I believe it is so easy for us to get caught up with the wind and the waves and we forget Jesus. I believe it's possible for us to get caught up in the desperation, in the concerns over our communities, and forget the very first piece that we need to make sure is intact, is that Jesus is in the boat with us, and He can calm from the inside out. I believe at this time, many people are going to look to us and wonder, where were we? What were we up to? How did we stand? And we need to start the answer to that question always by having Jesus in the boat, having Jesus in our lives. If you're wondering what to do right now, what position to take, what to say to somebody else, as I wonder, how can I reach out to the hurting in my own community, in my own family, I think it starts with this. Make sure today you've invited Jesus into the boat of your lives. And Jesus, after He's done saying to the winds and the waves, "Be still, calm down," after that's all over, He turns to the disciples and asks them, "Where was your faith? Where was your faith?" And they will go on to say, "Who is this that speaks to coronavirus and we are calmed? Who can walk into the disenfranchised, to those at odds with one another, and speak peace?" So, until next time, probably on my patio, my prayer for you is that you've invited Jesus in today.